Hello, Class here, Tales of Berseria. Let's see. Right, we were here for that side quest. I knew there was something I needed to remember.
A new recipe!
A new recipe!
I got it!
He's gotta try it.
Scout!
Sometime. Okay, so... So I guess first I just head north, and then... Right, see if that pathway is open. Oh wait, those are both Hellevys. Maybe you go through Hellevys to get to the unicorn horn? Or like maybe I take this exit? Has that been the joke the entire time? See, are we getting respawning herbs yet? Oh!
Look! It's another ingredient for the Omega Elixir!
A unicorn horn, huh?
Hey! Whoa! Careful with that! If anyone other than a maiden of pure heart touches a unicorn horn, it loses all its powers!
A maiden pure of heart.
So Eleanor, specifically.
That's a pity. Nobody here fits that description.
I beg your pardon. Just what kind of woman do you think I am?
Well, when I think of a pure maiden, I think of a princess who's never lifted anything heavier than a pair of chopsticks her whole life.
Your view of women is completely messed up.
Is it?
Well, personally, I'd liken myself to a maiden who's maxed out her purity stat by her third playthrough. But I'll defer to Velvet.
Hey, Fee. Why don't you carry it?
Me? Are you sure that's okay?
Honestly, I don't know. But you're the one who wants to make this Omega Elixir. If you can't get the ingredients yourself, I don't see much point in keeping this up.
Yeah, you're right.
Don't worry about it, kid. Magilou's just quoting some old wives' tale. Unicorn horns are actually just tusks from a kind of whale called a narwhal.
Why didn't you say that sooner? Eisen, you spoil sport! I totally had them on the hook!
At least we've established that Magilou wouldn't be able to hold a real unicorn's horn.
Well, for now, let's report our success to Vidal.
So on the hook was transcribed as a hug. Sure. Okay, I didn't think I'd have a respawn derb up here, but felt like checking. Also, if I go this way, I can go in the front of the town, which might be faster than climbing up the ladder again. Although, then I have to go across this screen. It's probably a wash. So I wonder how long ago I could have done that. Wait, that's the wrong screen. And, maybe the next quest segment will go to somewhere that I can go to immediately. Okay, you're still talking about those northern seas. Let's see. Wait. Renede. Okay. I had the exactly correct place selected. Alright. So that quest still says Hellevys. I thought it might adjust that quest based on where you actually are at the moment. So do you have some class 4 info for me?
Did you guys hear? The search party that went to the Laban tunnel was wiped out by a demon.
Really? They were the ones out searching for Count Capelus, weren't they?
You mean the one who managed to get kidnapped? Despite everyone else at his manor, servants and children alike, getting killed? You'd think noblemen like that would have some decent exorcists among their personal guard.
Suppose he did. But I heard every blade there, sword and spear alike, was found chipped and cracked to hell.
What kind of demon could do that?
Who are the Capeluses?
They are one of the great noble lines.
on par with Oscar's Dragonia family, and have served Midgand for generations.
People refer to them as the royal family's hidden dagger. Unlike me, you never hear good rumors about them. They say behind the royal family's glory lies blood and tears shed at the hand of the Capaloose family.
But those are just rumors. Although I do know that in recent times, the Count had stood against the rise of the Abbey.
I couldn't care less about the whereabouts of some noble. But we should be careful of the demon that took out all those exorcists.
Yeah, it sounds like a worthy opponent.
Oh, this was for Rokuro's side quest. Yeah, Rokuro's blade. But where on earth is Laban Cavern? I could go there. I guess I don't know how long this side quest's been available. Maybe we'll go there and find not actually a worthy opponent. Oh, I should have probably talked to that other person too. Or it's just inspecting the frog.
A frog! It's unusual to see one this close to the sea.
Hey, I thought of a poem! Day at Port Renede. A frog jumps into the void. The sound of the sea.
Magilu?
What was that? Just a little poem that popped into my head. My inspiration came from pondering the terror a frog would feel if it unwittingly leapt into the salty ocean.
That's... I don't get it at all.
I got another one! Skinny little frog, Magilu is on your side. Do not give up hope.
I guess that one is about... rooting for a frog?
That's right. I once bet a fortune on a game of chance involving frogs. That was my inspiration for this one. What do you think? Poetic, isn't it?
I think you have a gambling problem. So, did this skinny frog win?
Nope. I lost my entire bet.
I think we can call that poetic justice.
Magilu gets owned. Alright. I can approve of that.
Hey, Videl! We found another one of the ingredients!
Thanks.
Have you figured out any of the remaining ones?
Yeah, but only one of them.
Are you okay? Are you feeling sick again or something?
I found something else in the book. The Omega Elixir was originally concocted as a way to cure the 12-year sickness.
The 12-year sickness?
An incurable disease. Every 12 days, you break out in a fever. Each fever is just a bit worse than the one before it. And when you turn 12, you die.
That's just like what Laffy had.
Videl, you're not saying...
My symptoms are an exact match. And well, my 12th birthday is coming up.
Videl, don't worry. I'll get you the other ingredients. We can make the Omega Elixir together.
It's no use. There's no way you can get them all in time. And even if you did, I'm not sure I could actually make the Omega Elixir.
We can do it. When there's a will, there's a way.
Easy for you to say. You're not the one who's sick here. You get to travel across the world. You get to see all kinds of incredible things.
Videl...
Just go! Leave me alone. I don't want to talk to anybody right now.
So what's the ingredient you figured out?
Laffy said you don't have to feel so bad. It's okay. Thanks, Eleanor. But Videl's right. I hadn't even considered his point of view. But you were just trying to be nice. Well, even if he doesn't want me to interfere with him, I still want to make that Omega Elixir. He's a friend, and he's in pain. I want to help him. Yeah, you're right. I'll help you out too.
Keep basking in them sunshine and rainbows, kids. But as far as anyone knows, there's not one case in all of recorded history of anyone who has it surviving.
How does it progress?
It's incredibly rare, only caught by children. Nobody knows how they get it. Some people think they're born with it.
Might even be a curse. Symptoms are certainly weird enough.
A fever every 12 days, just like Laffy. Did he have the 12-year sickness too? Did Artorius know that when he decided to sacrifice Laffy? Was there never any hope to save him at all? Was he doomed to die at age 12? That's too much to...
You okay, Velvet? Oh. We got recipe part 3, even though the boy never told us. Cloud sheep. Alright, but let's follow Rokuro's side quest since we're already here. Not that we're actually particularly close at all. Alright. Also, yes, there was yet another transcription error in that last cutscene. Can I go up this way to get to where I want to go? Oh, not without the board active. Oh. I thought I saw something collectible. I've apparently forgotten what herbs look like. Respawned silver chest. Might as well pick it up. Controller rumble. Floor gripping. Also, there's an herb there. Should probably walk around and get it. One more herb worth of progress towards respawning herbs. Then we head up, get that hoverboard point, and then immediately transition to a new zone after riding it just a bit to the north. It's like mildly surprising they didn't just put the geo point next to the door from the town. For like all the old areas that you would go back to after unlocking the board. I don't know, maybe it was possible to enter the screen from another angle. I didn't really check whether there was a port to the north. Oh. This connects to all that stuff. So this is the right zone to go to the zone we want. Maybe I should be checking whether these enemies are leveled up. Alright, cactus monster.
Not worth my time.
They're level 27, so yeah, we'll just skip all the enemies here. Perhaps once we get into that tunnel, though, things will be higher level.
I wish I had power. $13
Tails coins. Kind of funny. In both this and Crosscode, it's been side quests lately. I guess I'll go up and hit that geo point before I actually go into the area. Actually, wait, I need to be like down there, don't I? How do I get down? Oh, presumably there. Those creatures are fast. Alright. Okay, just making sure they did get crushed. And here's that area with the thing. Wait, is it? Laban Cavern. So it's an area of the tunnel I haven't been to. I don't have the hoverboard here. I wonder if I'll need it to get to where this quest goes. Let's see, do I have the... Oh. I was hitting the shoulder buttons to try to move to other maps, but apparently this actually is the only time I've been in here. Alright, what level are you? 28? So yeah, this was probably expected to be done long ago. Although it wasn't that long ago that I actually had access to go back to hell of these.
We're finished here. Let's go.
A Floric Spear. Alright, so I guess get in, get out, kill the thing. Oh, wait. This is dead end. Oh, hi. Since it's a dangerous encounter, I probably shouldn't use my soul right away on a consuming claw, because more stuff's gonna spawn in. Oh. Okay, wait, now that I have 5 souls, if I... Whoa! I was gonna say if I could move at any point. Even though I wasn't officially stunned for that whole time, I was like super staggered or something. I was holding a direction on the analog stick and not going anywhere. Wow. Oh, these are level 44. That explains a lot. Fortunately, every time someone dies within an encounter, the enemies get a little slower. It's meant to be a subtle effect. And it diminishes the higher your difficulty is. Wait, who actually has the revive? Oh, it's Aizen, isn't it? I was thinking I should swap in whoever has revive.
I thought we were done for.
Stream Chain. Enhances wind element proficiency. So perhaps this area is a little more worth fighting in than I had thought. Floric Paper. Or maybe it's just dangerous encounters might give you stuff fixed to a level that's like slightly above yours. I was checking my levels to see if it happened to be my level, but no, it was 4 above. Of course, I don't really want to fight more dangerous encounters. Not if they're gonna go like that one. Although with the way things just suddenly fall down from the sky, or rather the ceiling, we are in fact in a cave. It's not a sky cave. Not really sure what that would entail. Oh. I thought it looked different from the enemies I'd been fighting, and I want to still get the enemy types logged, because there's a title that levels up based on that. Although I'm not sure I would ever use that title. I guess it's still cool to get the enemies logged.
We're finished here.
Not like the fight took that long. Alright. And now we can hoverboard. Making use of our flame power, which I think is actually just a lighter that somebody's carrying around. Silver scrap. Probably some variety of treasure here. Yep. Money! Not even like a lot of money. Panacea bottle, sure, I'll take it. Although I prefer to swap people out when they have status, when I notice. And have enough blast gauge that I can afford to use it like that. Yeah, a convenient teleport point. Ah. It's still the same area. I guess, yeah, it had a green diamond transition. Of course it's still the same area. And... looks like there's our quest target. Big old scorpion.
I don't think we have a chance.
It's level 39. Of course we have a chance.
Check out the hide on that one.
I bet I could take it down in 3 swipes.
3? More like 1,000, I bet.
Killing flash! But I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero!
Well, that was 2 year swipes. Presumably you needed a combo to actually... Oh, I should stop hitting it so it stops guarding. Oops. Okay, it's not resistant to fire. Boom. Boom. Oh. Wait, it has spells? Ah. Wish you could, like, cancel your spell cast by hitting guard in the middle. Anyway, I better swap out. I don't like being below starting souls. Ooh, lots of grade. Powerhouse. Ooh, lots of mastery. Comes with the grade, I guess. Pressing the defend button as an enemy Mystic Art hits will have the probably damage. I forgot that you don't press A.
What do you mean? That demon was really strong.
I don't mean the demon. I mean me. If Shigure were here, he'd have sliced it clean in half.
But you use shorter dual blades rather than just one bigger one like him, so of course...
No. He'd have done it with a shorter blade, too.
You can't be serious.
He's right. I think Shigure might really be capable of that.
Yeah. He's done it before.
Can I ask you a question?
I don't mind. You want to know more about my clan?
Yeah.
Well, as the eldest son, Shigure became head of the clan and ran things for a while. But 3 years ago, a rumor started floating around that he was planning an insurrection, and our lord immediately called for his execution.
Sounds like he doesn't waste any time.
Shigure never particularly cared about our lord to begin with. All he ever respected was personal strength.
Then did your lord send you to do the job?
Yeah. The only thing that can take down a Rangetsu swordsman is another Rangetsu swordsman. I thought I could handle it. I knew his every trick and had the time and place all planned out. But when it happened...
You got your ass beat.
Yeah. He made a fool out of me. I came at him with a greatsword, and he just used a small one.
A single
all the
small
training
one.
I'd done. I couldn't land a hit on him.
A rude awakening if there ever was one.
Damn straight. I couldn't deny it. Shigure cast aside my greatsword and just laughed. Train harder, he told me. I was so frustrated by my weakness, my inexperience. So much so that I wanted to end my own life. So much so that I turned into a demon.
Rokuro.
In the end, Shigure escaped, and I was arrested for failing to perform my duty and sent to the prison island.
And the rest, as they say?
So you regret not being able to kill your brother? Huh.
I know it sounds crazy, but that's just who I am.
I'm not here to judge you. I'm just using you for my own purposes. As long as you fight my enemies, that's all that matters.
That's the plan. That's what I do best as a demon.
Not sure if the microphone's picking it up, but I think my neighbors are vacuuming. And it is a duplex, so that's a very close neighbor. I can feel the vibration in my feet. Anyway, what a cutscene. Yeah, I wanted to confirm the second page of this. Okay, pressing the defend button as an enemy Mystic art hits will have the damage taken. This effect can be performed on each hit of Mystic Art. Okay. The effect is decided with each hit. Interesting. Death Ward, it's Talisman. Okay. Because I could just bottle out, but we've got the hoverboard, which I think gives us a shortcut. Or wait, we have that warp. That's the shortcut. Yeah. I don't know, someday it'll be like, clearly you should bottle here, but they seem to keep providing convenient ways out anyway. I don't know, maybe the Denora bottles are just useless. What an assault. I was so surprised. Anyway, I noticed that a lot of the side quests seem to focus specifically on a character. Like the Omega Elixir side quest is Laphicet's. Magilu has her shows that I'm kind of resisting the idea of doing. Rokuro has the strong enemy hunts. But what about... Well, Velvet has the main quest. She might not need a personal side quest. What about Aizen, though? And Eleanor? Well, they start with E, so perhaps they're just trying not to lose their E's. Yeah, that's one a lot of people will get. Pretty sure it was an inside joke among a small group of people at the high school that I went to. Or was it a middle school joke? I don't know. Maybe it was more widespread. But if I recall the origin, there's no way it would be. Anyway, don't lose your E's. Thought from the other side there was a hoverboard indicator. I was like, oh, I'll just take that shortcut. No, there's no shortcut. Maybe I should be using one of the warp to town bottles, except by now I'm like at the town basically. Pow. Yeah, the expedition's returned. Oh yeah, it's almost time to end off. Also, that was triple loss. So, rip. I guess we'll just take the boat to the next area for Laphicet's quest. And... yeah. That'll be it for the episode. I guess if the other characters do have side quests... Wait a minute. We do know what Aizen's side quest is. It was the Nordals. So we're just missing Eleanor's. Anyway, as I was starting to say, it's entirely possible that some NPC I just didn't talk to had the missing side quests. Or possibly singular missing side quest at this point. I wonder where the next Nordal is. Port Cadnix. Inside the port itself. Located at the vendor. Anyway, where do we need to go for the Omega Elixir? Gallus Lake Road. But it's there. The continent that can be described as there. Zexen appears to be the only port. Alright. I don't have the board unlocked. Looks like it's right by the exit I want to use, though. Yeah, because we're going south and then east. We're not going north. Although, wait, those both lead to Danan Highway. I don't know. Well, at least get the town's board point. I created 2 saves for this episode. Oh well. Anyway, that's it for this part. See ya!